Hello there. The Scottish Government has now abandoned its 2020 push for a second independence referendum. But could that end up being permanent? Firstly, as ever, please kick that YouTube algorithm up the backside by giving this video a big fat like. And I'm always uploading new content, so please do check my YouTube channel daily. Now, the Scottish Government has written to the UK Cabinet Office to inform the UK Government formally that the push for Scottish independence has been put on hold. The letter was sent yesterday from Michael Russell, who is a Scottish National Party MSP for Argyll and Bute, as well as the Cabinet Secretary for Government Business and Constitutional Relations, and he sent the letter to the UK Cabinet Minister and Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, Michael Gove. In the letter, Michael Russell said that due to the prevailing circumstances, the Scottish Government has paused work on preparing for an independence referendum this year. The letter also says that the Electoral Commission was being informed that it would not be expected to test any referendum question, and that will allow us to focus all available resource on current and future demands in what is an unprecedented set of circumstances. It follows from this that a referendum will not take place this year. And the letter then went on to make the predictable request for the UK government to pause the Brexit process for at least 6 months. Now, I know they were planning for a second independence referendum, but I'm not sure how that could have taken place without Westminster's blessing first, but that is now a moot point. But something like this was inevitable, given that foisting a referendum on the Scottish people right now would probably have gone down like a lead balloon with the majority of voters. And the UK government would be totally correct to have refused permission anyway. Welcoming this decision, Scottish Conservative MSP Murdo Fraser said, "This is very welcome news and will come as a relief to workers and businesses alike." While the leader of the Scottish Lib Dems, MSP Willie Rennie, said, "I know how much this means to the SNP, so it must be difficult to put their ambitions on hold. We will have the debate on the merits of keeping our country together at another time, but we must put all these differences aside whilst we beat this threat to our lives and our way of life." And the Chief Executive of Scotland in Union, Pamela Nash, said, "At this worrying time, the Scottish and UK governments must work together in the interests of every citizen in the United Kingdom." But what of the future? Now, there is a school of thought out there that the Chancellor's recent intervention to bolster the UK economy with a huge financial package for business, with the potential for much more to follow, even including a temporary citizen's wage to bail out the ordinary people, could have the effect of putting a lengthy hold on any independence push. This is down to the inevitable and very large leap in the UK national debt and annual deficit. The national debt could top 100% of GDP, and the annual deficit could rise to 20% of GDP or higher, both eye-watering projections. The thinking is that an independent Scotland could not afford to shoulder its share of any business and people bailout. And then there's the price of oil. The oil price is going through the floor at the moment, and a steady high oil price was a huge linchpin for the Scottish nationalists in the previous referendum back in 2014. But I doubt that will dent the ardour for independence amongst the more ardent Scots Nats. But they might find it harder to kickstart their push after 2020. But anything's possible in the developing global climate. After all, they could go full communist and introduce fiscal stimulus with money printing on an industrial scale, giving money away on the level of one of the Beckham's children's birthday parties. I have a vision of Nicola the Sturgeon standing on the battlements of Edinburgh Castle, firing cannons filled with cash across the nation. But would all that be enough? Or would those cannon backfire? Anyway, if you want to hear more from me, please don't forget to subscribe and also press that little bell, or you won't get any notifications. And if you want to see more of me, buy a mug with my mug on it. So what do you think about all of this? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. And thank you very much for watching.